33 minutes gone past 6 o'clock. That's 27 before 7. Good morning. My name is Enoh Ogbevire. I think we should just get straight to taking your thoughts on the headlines and the news. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0009 are the numbers to call. Good morning.
Good morning.
So something is wrong with that line. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're Nigerian folk.
No, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Enoh Ogbevire. My name is George, calling from Romeo community in Odegin Islam. Enoh Ogbevire, I want to talk about Obi Naya saying that he's going to make sure that the school at should be good in a good condition. I think it's a step in that direction. I also want to tell Dr. Chidi Lloyd that since he came into power, we have not even seen any project, citing any project in any of the different wards in Emua local government area. Enoh Ogbevire, if you should come to Odegin Community Secondary School located in Romeo community, the students are learning under the last building.
All right, thank you, George, for that. Temple is in Rumasi. Good morning, Temple.
Good morning, the very distinguished Temple Okere. My chairman promising to, reconstruct the children's seat on their floor to them. I think it's a very good one. I want to, beat my chest and say that indeed, Obi Nanyanwa has come to erase the wrong, handwriting the former local government has left behind. And I think at this point in time, making a good legacy keeping has been a watchword, and I will appeal to him to continue in.
All right, thank you. Good news. Something's wrong with
Yes, good morning, Enoh.
Good morning.
Thank you. The federal government donating some equipment to River State, and the governor saying he gives stipends. I don't like people not taking responsibility because the federal government have come to show interest. Two equipment in River State cannot going to solve the fire problem. What about the state fire service? I'm expecting the government to support the government to do extra, to do more things. To do more, you can imagine a station where fire will burn somewhere and they will say there's still water and they've donated only to, I say, do stipends. And then they say they can't meet up with only two fire services, they stop doing the figures about the state fire services that has been done before now. I remain good from Port Harcourt.
All right, we've got Promise from Rumodumaya. Good morning, Promise.
Yes, good morning, my sister-in-law. The demand for Amechi to come back to PDP by Desmond Akawa, which is the GDP chairman in River State, I think it's a welcome development. If you look very well, you will know too well that when Amechi was in PDP, he did very well. I won't lie to you. He tried. But since he entered into APC, he has not tried to our own expectations as his brothers. So I think it's a welcome development for him to come back to PDP.
All right, is it the party or the person? Thank God is in Rumubiakani. Good morning, thank God. Let's hear you.
Good morning. Good morning, Auntie. I want to comment on the headline I said, RCC will start to work on the asset for Monday. Yeah. Please, it's a welcome development. But my comment is this. That road has went through a lot. And it's a road that, in fact, the half of, I can say, is one of the roads that most things is coming from. The generating income to the state, not even only the state, but to the federal at large. But so, if the RCC is coming to do a work, I commend them, but I expect them to do a tangible job. Not a work that, at the end of the day, you will look as if they have not done anything. Then whatever it takes to make that road should be in proper arranged. If it requires to demolish some things, they should demolish what is needed. If it's not by amendment, if anything they need, they will make both the bridges and other things that will make that road to be concrete. Let them do it.
All right. Thank you for calling. We move to WhatsApp at this time. Don't forget we're on Facebook at Nigerian for PH. Feel free to join the conversation. WhatsApp. Barry Johnson says on the 45.9 billion naira court-ordered compensation, no amount of monetary compensation can appease the embittered and aggrieved spirit of the Ogoni nation. Ogonis can never be satisfied. Lawman says the deployment of firefighting equipment by the FG is a good one. I urge FG to extend a hand to job creation to alleviate the plight of its citizens. Oka Chris, good morning. Desmond Akawo should show some respect to Amechi, whom God has used to raise him politically. Akawo should be more concerned with the failed attempts by his master Wike to remove Secondus as chairman. He should pray for Secondus not to dissolve the PDP state ESCO and constitute a new one. Thank God, Obiajua says Desmond Akawo received some defectors. Ask Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi to come back to PDP. Ha ha ha, chai. This man is very funny. Anyway, that's politics. There must be headlines, but I will advise him not to run when doom is awaiting PDP and PDP will explode. CRA will be laughing at him by now. We get asked for the government to maintain neutrality in development. Developing states is ironical, advising to borrow a leaf from them, not playing politics with everything all the time with obvious anger for those who do not vote for him. He should stop shouting on Rivers people and create employment opportunity. Advice, no because. Indeed, Terrison Morrison Lawson. Desmond Akawo calls on Transportation Minister to return to PDP is laughable. Is it not there? Mechi said he's a no good. Woe to PDP. HA local government chairman to flag off state school Amaku Igbodo is a welcome development. He should remember Akboko community, skillful peril. How can Rivers State PDP ask Amechi to come back to PDP? A man they indicted, castigated, abused and cursed? No way, CRA won't come. RCC is to start work on LMIs of East West Road on Monday is highly commendable. We hope they do a good job. Prince and Sunny. Heba Larry, while I commend Dr. Obinayam for such proactiveness on the renovation of that school, I wish to inform you also that Dr. Chidi Lloyd has rolled some people-oriented projects for flag off beginning from today. He's urging Enoh people to relax and see the chairman rewrite the narrative in Enoh. Rivers people now understand who an ideal administrator is with the donation of fighting facilities. 1 billion COVID-19 grant, 79 billion refund, Ogoni cleanup, renovation of Port Harcourt International Airport, etc. Tony Anthony Odum sent that in. Okay. Godspar says, I think the HA local government area boss is waking up from his sleep. He should address the people on the effort made in ensuring Chokocho Igbodo Opala Road is rehabilitated. HA people are running out of patience. Still on the matter, Patrick is saying he's urging some personalities in HA to support the chairman in doing some minor projects. He's commending Austin Ben Chama for providing seats for some schools in HA. Acho Amodu says Governor Wike waited for the federal government to donate firefighting equipment to Rivers State. This is too bad. The same governor who donated 500 million to Sokoto State when there was a market fire. I'm imagining that Governor Wike spent that money on getting firefighting equipment to make the work of firefighters easier here in Rivers State. The politics of 2023 should not make Rivers people suffer. Melody must commend Nigeria Info unofficially attaining the status of special advisor and reminding the governor of critical matters. That's Dio's job, not Nigeria Info's job. Well, it says like the HA poor school condition. Your corporate social responsibility is positively well felt. My dear station, you deserve some official and unofficial award from the government and with the listeners. They won't. Join Krama. The people there want Governor Wike to commence renovation work. Oh, and the grammar school. Join Krama Grammar School. Give Tensurim the swift response of HA Council Chairman over the deplorable state of one of the schools in HA is a clear simulacrum of what a government is supposed to be like. He's done well. I'm using this medium to thank Nigeria Info for their good work in the state. They're a blessing to Rivers people. God bless Nigeria Info. PDP state chairman calls on Amechi to come back to PDP. Calling on Amechi now that PDP has emptied their best brains into APC is laughable. PDP is on life support, so they should concentrate on treating its acute malaria. Amechi is bigger than PDP. They call Magnus Abe. They should call Magnus Abe. So someone sent a photo here. Sandy says, okay, she's referencing Sahara Reporter's photo on Facebook. Breaking, Nigeria shots High Commission in London over continuous anti-Buhari protests. And another report there says Nigeria High Commission in London shut down over COVID. And they're asking which one should we believe. Well, the shutdown is consistent, right? We can stick with that. Okay, Enoh Ogbevire is saying that he learned that the board director of River State Ministry of Education has queried the principal of the dilapidated Amaku school for allowing the media bring the condition of her school to public domain, saying this calls for another investigation. Enoh, it's not the first time we're hearing this, and the first time it has happened. I don't know about this, but I mean, it's not the first. A few times when we go to do these things, I mean, it's a school. They harass the principal, sometimes they threaten to punish them. They really bring the heat on them. The question becomes, is there a problem? Should it be fixed? So, thank you, Enoh, for bringing that to our notice. Facebook at Nigerian 4PH, then we open the phone lines again. Desmond Akao should show some respect to Right Honorable Amechi, who brought him up politically. That's Wali Henry. Agidiga Chibuzo says, River State PDP Chairman calling Minister of Transportation, Right Honorable Chibike Amechi, to return to PDP is impossible. Aleru Spiff, I commend Eche Council Boss for his swift response to rehabilitate bad schools in Eche. He shouldn't have waited for them to cry out. Where are we? Okay. John Cesori says, I commend Nigerian Info for revealing how dilapidated the Amaku Primary School in Igbodo was. This revelation has changed the narrative of the school within 48 hours. It has shown how powerful the media is. Let's do more of this by bringing government's attention to dilapidated public infrastructure in the state, like the community health center in Omodioga. So I said yesterday that we tried to enter other parts, but we couldn't. The roads getting into that axis, terribly bad. There are many other schools, not just in Eche. There are many schools in Eche. There are many other schools across the state that are bad, that look like nobody or anything should even be there. But if you don't bring it to our attention, we can't visit and we can't bring the stories out. We visited Okoronodu School as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's a mess. And it's just not far from the flyover. It's a mess. But if the people don't have a problem with it, they rather politic than, you know, build a future for their children, then you make it difficult. We're Nigerian.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
The Honorable I want to thank the federal government for the fire equipment. Federal government of River State, I know today. I want to thank President Muhammad Buhari and all those who bring those equipment down to River State. I want to thank them. God bless them. Also, the defection in the Ikwerre local government. I want to thank the APC people. They've seen light in PDP. More of them will come in a phone call. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good morning.
Uche Ken calling from Eche. Uche Ken, a few days ago you said you had gone around some schools, maybe during your time as vice chairman, and some of them were in a deplorable state. Is that so?
What I said that day was, as free feeding coordinator, which
school feeding program. Now. Okay.
Yes. That led me into moving around some of the primary schools in Eche. That was what I told you that day.
What was the state of the schools?
Yes, some schools, and I did mention the Amakibodo. I also did mention the State School 1 or Eche, and I told you the schools are bad, and there is no teacher in those schools. That was what I told you that day. But I want to react on a particular headline this morning. Should I continue?
Please continue, thank you.
Good. I want to look at the K Council Board promise to reconstruct Amakibodo School. We are putting things on the floor to learn. You know, it is a good news. It is a welcome development. And I also want to add up to say that David has done what Saul could not do. You know, talking about the lapidated schools, it is not only affecting the change. You know, across the 23 local governments in River State, schools, 50 or 40% of the schools are bad. And the bad shape of the school never started 2016. Some schools have been in bad shape for past 10 years. Some schools have been in bad shape for past 20 years. Unlike CPS in Amako Kumba, that school has never witnessed music for more than 40 years. And it was reconstructed under this administration. Since this week it has been a jail, this other one. That is not true. There are some communities in River State that the people fees outside to learn. And none of them have done anything about it. We don't expect government to do everything. River State government, now the council chairman has come to reconstruct Amakibodo. Other local government chairman can do the same.
All right.
I'm not expecting and shouting every day in the morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Alozie is in Amuma. Alozie, what's your story?
I want to appreciate the federal government on the relief material it's giving to fire service here in University. It's a good one. This has shown that the federal government is the FTC-led federal government has the best in mind. Secondly, they brought the response by the executive chairman of HA local government. It's an overwhelming approach. I applaud him for that. And I want to use this opportunity to remind him that there's a state primary school situated at a community called Okolochi in the same Ibodo. The building of this primary school has been dilapidated for long. So the people's learning there, that building is a dead trap. So the chairman should put into consideration the primary school at Ibodo, at the Okolochi community.
All right, thank you. This is a state of emergency needs to be called in primary and secondary schools across the state. That I think that's what it should be. A state of emergency, because the calls won't stop coming, the photos, the videos, and the reports. Where are we? JJ is calling from Lumokoro. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yes, I want to talk on Governor Wike receiving fire equipment
River State government
from the federal government, River State government. I think this should be a springboard to do the right thing here. It's not about giving 5 million or 10 million or 50 million as palliative or as a stipend to these people. It's about looking at it and building your own. The fire service is on the concurrent list. So the state you have their own formidable one. Not with they call you, then you didn't deliver. They are not under your control. Have you forgotten you told us that security is not under your control, so anything under federal is not also under your control. So for me, build your own. Fire service is under concurrent list. But for opening the IAO and the school, I think it's a good one. Please do it well and do other ones. Not Nigeria for anybody will remind you that these things are bad, please.
Destiny is in Amagua. Good morning.
Good morning. That's one account was saying I'm actually should come back to the PDP. Yes, I see it's a flourish word. Because I'm actually being APC is a porosity. Since he left PDP to APC, he has not shown any evidence what he has done. So going to APC, I see this as a process. Let him come back to his words, which is PDP. I'm recommending on this one account for his words. In what he said is a welcome development. I see his word as a flourish. So I bet you should come back to his PDP, which he is working to, and he will recognize. You remember that weekend it goes on Friday.
Kingsley is in HA. Good morning.
Good morning now. Kingsley calling from HA. The headline, that's what I can say that Honorable Minister Rotimi Amechi should come back to PDP. My sister, that is a welcome development. You see, when Amechi was in the PDP in River State, every life of River indigent, Amechi taught our life. Even for the first history, Amechi give us road in Ogeta, HA was 19. All my places, Amechi did a very good thing, go school. But yes, Amechi enter APC, my brother. They see nothing the man that God give vision to rule. The vision APC have seen the vision. So I'm calling my brother, also our leader, to come back to PDP, to join hands to beat the PDP in River State, so that his name will continue running. That's my whole advice this morning.
Thank you for calling. We have this one from Ndidi saying that it's unfortunate that APC and PMB have strangled Nigeria's health sector. Advise our doctors to be patient. When President Buhari returns from his education summit in London, he will pay the doctors. I know, Mr. President, He has the health of Nigeria as one of his priorities. Okay. I want to thank your station for doing the work of the council of that ward in a local government area by drawing the attention of the chairman on the dilapidated school in his local government area. Maybe the August salary of the councillor should be paid to your station. Julie sent that in. Final one, Oseja Bume. I expect River State government to equip the state fire service too to complement that of the federal. I urge the government to provide a tow truck for FRIC to enable them clear vehicles blocking the roads. I commend Dayo, special advisor on reminding Governor Wike of critical projects for his good work on Nigerian Phone. All the staff of Nigerian Phone, we all want. That's the power of the media. You see something, say something. My name is Enoh Ogbevire. After the news at 8 o'clock, we'll be talking with the organizer of the Boli Festival. You don't want to miss that one. Stay tuned. Good morning.